Hello everyone, welcome back to my Deepika Learning YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss the SSLC Second Language English midterm model question paper. This blueprint is the same pattern that will be followed in the 2025 SSLC midterm examination. So it is very important for you to practice well. Make sure you watch till the end because this will help you score better marks in your upcoming exams. SSLC Summative Assessment 1 for the year 2025 and 26. It's a 3 hours exam. Paper consists of 80 marks. So first main, choose the correct answer. Let's discuss the first one. Choose the appropriate question tag and fill in the blanks. Something has bitten me. Option A, haven't it? Option B, hasn't it? Option C, aren't it? Option D, don't it? Answer is option B, hasn't it? Second one, read the given conversation and choose the language function for the underlined sentences. Baleshwar, how are you now? Roma, feeling better now. Thank you for saving my life. I am really grateful to you. Option A, making a request. Option B, giving instruction. Option C, expressing gratitude. Option D, giving information. Answer is option C, expressing gratitude. Third one, read the conversation and fill in the blanks with the correct if clause, choosing from the given alternatives. Rohini, John, did you bring your camera? John, oh sorry. Rohini, it's okay. John, if I had brought my camera, we dash taken some photography. Option A, wouldn't have. Option B, would. Option C, would have. Option D, will have. Answer is option C, would have. Fourth one, read the conversation and choose the correct infinitive. Mohan, Constitution is not merely to create the organs of the state. Sohan, yes, it also limits their authorities. Option A, merely. Option B, to create. Option C, organs. Option D, limits. Answer is option B, to create. Second main, do as direct. This main consists of 12 questions. Each question carries 1 marks. Fifth one, which one of the following words has one syllable? Curtail, conference, leader, judiciary. Answer is leader. Sixth one, combine the word in column A with its collocative word in column B. So in column A, social. In column B, honestly, ministers, justice, speaker. Answer is social justice. Fill in the blanks using the correct articles. Rajesh is dash NCC student. Answer is Rajesh is an NCC student and is a correct answer. Next, eighth one. Fill in the blanks with a suitable linker. I argued with him. Dash it was useless. Answer is but. I argued with him but it was useless. Ninth one. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate preposition. The day of the sale he came dash the office. Answer is to. The day of the sale he came to the office. 10th one. Fill in the blanks with appropriate form of the verb given in the bracket. Baleshwar dash run or runs in the bracket. Back to the place Roma had fallen. Answer is runs. Baleshwar runs back to the place Roma had fallen. 11th one. Use the word dream as verb in a sentence. Answer, I dream about becoming a doctor one day. 12th one. Change the following sentences in superlative degree. Baleshwar was quicker than any other commuter in the train. Answer, Baleshwar was the quickest commuter in the train. 13th one. Read the conversation and change the underlined sentence into passive voice. Seema, where are all the children? Nisha, they are flying kites. Answer, kites are being flown by them. 14th one. Give one word answer for the given sentence. A small creature of spider family with a poisonous sting. Answer, scorpion. 15th one. Write the correct form of word given in the bracket. Baleshwar pulled the train's red dash emerged chain. Answer: Baleshwar pulled the train's red emergency chain. 16th one, read the following conversation and change the underlined sentence into reported speech. Raju: Are you working in this company? Rakesh: Yes, I am. I joined this company last year. Answer: Raju asked Rakesh if he was working in that company. 3rd May, the following paragraph has two errors. Edit the paragraph and rewrite it in the answer booklet. Clues are given. So 17th one, it took most of the following winter to buy the trees individual from the descendants of Don Anselmo in the valley of Rio and Medio. Spelling to be corrected, adverbal mistake to be corrected. So the answer spelling correction is descendants is not the correct word, so we should make it correct. The correct word is descendants and the adverb mistake is individual. The correct adverb is individually. So the correct answer is it took most of the following winter to buy the trees individually from the descendants of Don Anselmo in the valley of Rio and Medio. 4th main, answer the following in 2 or 3 sentences each. 18th question. Why did Swami feel his father's proposition was frightful? Answer: Swami had a habit of sleeping beside his granny. He was afraid of sleeping alone. In this condition, Swami concluded that his father's proposition was frightful. 19th question. How do you say that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was a voracious reader? Answer: Throughout his life, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was a voracious reader. He had an insatiable thirsty for books. He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. In New York, he purchased about 2000 books and that day to be sent to India in 32 boxes. Question number 20. Don Anselmo was passionate about his land and the children of Rio and Medio. Support this statement with your answer. Answer: Don Anselmo was very much passionate about his land and the children. His land had come from his ancestors. He lived in that land from his birth. He took possession of his house from his mother. Everyone in the village were his relatives and the children are his nieces, nephews, and grandchildren. Every time a child has been born in Rio and Medio, a tree was planted in its name. Question number 21. How did Dr. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi ji try to wipe out caste discrimination from India? Answer: The efforts of Dr. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi ji to remove caste discriminations were like two sides of the same coin. Gandhi tried to abolish caste by reminding upper caste of their duty towards their oppressed, while Ambedkar encouraged the oppressed to fight for their right to equality. Together, they became the architects of modern India with a vision of equality and fraternity. Question number 22. Why was the poet querulous? What does he want to do? Answer: The poet wants to sing about the achievements and progress made by the countrymen. He asked his mother if she wished to hear about the dams and lakes, about steel mills, or of the atomic age. The mother asked him to sing songs about strikes and about the leaders who emerged after such strikes. Question number 23. How was the student marching an unusual march? Answer: The students were marching to serve a notice to the collector, a representative of His Majesty's government. The demand was to ask the British to quit India or face the consequences. It was an unusual march because the students who were the marchers marched in complete silence as if the police, some of whom walked in front of the students and some of their sides, did not exist. After serving the notice, except for shouting once, Mahatma Gandhi ki jai, they briskly marched back in the same manner as they had come. Our next question. How was the visit of Patil, the sub-inspector, helpful to Mohan's family? Answer: Patil, the sub-inspector, was an old friend of Mohan's father and a patriot of heart. He secretly warned the family that the police were planning to search their house for the cyclostyling machine and others material. He offered to take the machine to safe place before the search began. These timely help allowed Mohan's family and friends to hide the machine and avoid arrest, protecting them from serious trouble. Question number 24. Mention the hobbies of Tiki Dolma. Answer: Dicky Dolma loves to listen to music. She especially enjoys old Hindi film songs. Or next question, what factors encouraged Dicky Dolma to take up basic mountaineering course? Answer, she was inspired by the beauty of Himalayan peaks around her home. Learning about the newly opened mountaineering institute in Manali motivated her. Her friends and family supported and encouraged her to join the course. Next, fifth main, answer the following in 6 to 8 sentences. Question number 25. How do you say that Baleshwar was kind enough to save Roma's life? Answer. As soon as Baleshwar saw a girl lying by the side of the tracks, he pulled the chain, jumped off the train, and ran back to where she had fallen. He found her unconscious with a gash in her head. He carried the bleeding girl across the track, but even after he reached this road, no one stopped to help him. Fortunately, a tempo truck driver helped Baleshwar to take the girl, whose name he learnt was Roma, when she regained consciousness for a brief while, to nearby hospital. On coming to know that the hospital lacked the required equipment and personnel to treat the girl, the truck driver took them to another bigger hospital, the Divine Multi Speciality Hospital at Gansoli. The doctor admitted her immediately without standing on formalities and gave her first aid. As the doctor said, although the injury was not of a very serious kind, if no one had bothered to help Roma, she could have bled to death. Question number 26. How does the poet describes the earth's feeling in the poem I Am the Land? Answer. This is a poem categorized under nativity. Here is the poetess wants to describe the patience of the earth. The earth is personified, and like a mother, she can tolerate all sorts of violations. This is the first person narrating poem. The poetess herself being the earth and says what are the things she had to tolerate. The first stanza, she explains the man, says he owned the earth, she simply waits. Is it possible to own the earth because it is a planet, and who gave the rights to owner? But the earth will not dispute with the man. She would wait. The person shouted with rage. Then also the earth lie patiently. He says that he bought her, still she waits. The man would exploit her, making muddy holes and the lights of the parking vehicles, but she would stare at these things. The farmer plows the land and grows the plant, trees, crops, etc. The children would come and dance on the earth. Someone comes and sings. The soldiers come with guns and put the fence. It makes the earth to suffocate. The earth felt it very bad. Though she is suffocated, she patiently waits. Though the mother earth suffers a lot, she can patiently tolerate and challenge the man that he cannot put a fence around the planet earth. Earth as a whole planet is very big, and the man cannot put a fence, and it is impossible for him. She can wait because she is the land mother. Next, sixth main, read the following extracts and answer the questions that follow. Question number 27. From the first of the next month, I will sleep alone, father. Who wanted to sleep alone? Answer. Swami wanted to sleep alone. Why did he request his father to allow him to sleep alone from the first of next month? Answer. He requested his father to allow him to sleep from the first of next month only to escape from his father. What reply did the speaker get? Answer. His father refused and insisted that Swami must sleep alone from that every night, not later. Question number 28. Behenji ab theek hai? Who said the above words? Answer. Baleshwar. Who does Behenji refers to? Answer. Behenji refers to Roma Talreja. Was there any response from her? Why? Answer. There was no response because Roma was injured seriously and fell on the tracks unconsciously. Question number 29. The trees in that orchard are not mine. Who is the speaker? Answer. Don Anselmo. B. According to the speaker, who did the trees belong to? Answer. The trees belong to the children of Rio and Medio. When did the speaker make the statement? Answer. When American complains about the children disturbance in the orchard. Question number 30. Shall I sing of your rocket temples, epics in stone? Why does the poet calls the temples epic in stone? Answer. The poet calls the temples epic in stone because they are grand, majestic and long-lasting works of art that narrate the glory of Indian culture and tradition. just like epics narrate heroic tales. What figures of speech used here? Answer: the figure of speech used here is metaphor. What do you mean by an epic? Answer: an epic is a long narrative poem which describes the heroic deeds and adventures of legendary. Seventh main, given below is a profile of Arkanarayan. Write a paragraph using the clues given below. So you can see the paragraph. Name: Arkanarayan. Birth: 10th October 1906, Madras. Education: Maharaj College, Mysore. Spouse is Rajam. Father is R.V. Krishnaswamy Iyer. Profession is English novelist. Books: Malgudi Days, Tiger for Malgudi. The guide: Swami and his friends. So the answer will be like this. R.K. Narayan was a famous Indian English novelist. He was born on 10th October 1906 in Madras. His father was R.V. Krishnaswamy Iyer. He studied at Maharaja's College, Mysore. He married Rajam. He became a well-known novelist in English. Some of his famous books are Malgudi Days, Tiger for Malgudis, The Guide, and Swami and his friends. Eighth main, develop the story using the clues given below. So there are some clues given in the question. For that, the answer is: answer: two notorious thieves once went out in search of a prey. They considered themselves very clever and decided to rob a rich man's house. When they entered, they were surprised to find the safe already opened. They were very happy at their unexpected luck. Quickly, they pulled up everything: gold, silver, and money. Suddenly, the light came on, and a man with a gun appeared before them. The frightened thief tried to escape, but in vain. The man immediately called the police, and the clever thieves were caught and punished for their crime. Ninth main, study the picture given below. Write the description or an account of what the picture suggests to you in a paragraph. So you can see the picture, you can see the children are planting, they are doing work together, take caring of the plants, watering, etc. So the answer will be like this. Answer: the picture shows a group of children happily planting trees. They seem to be working together, watering the plants and taking care of saplings. This picture suggests the importance of growing trees for a clean and green environment. It also highlights the value of teamwork, responsibility, and love for nature. Planting trees not only makes the surroundings beautiful but also provides fresh air, shade, and food for future generations. The scene teaches us that it is our duty to protect the environment and contribute to a healthier plant by planting more trees. Question number 34. It is enthroned in the heart of kings. It is an attribute to God Himself. An earthly power doth then shows likest gods when mercy seasons justice. Next one. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Next, 11th main, read the following passage and answer the following that follows. So you can see there is a paragraph on Lal Bahadur Shastri. So they have asked two questions. So first read the paragraph correctly, then answer this question. So I will answer this question. You can read the paragraph. What kind of a boy was Lal Bahadur? Answer: Lal Bahadur was a brave and kind boy. He was short and thin but full of courage and vitality. Why did the vendor sell all his mangoes for 1 anna? Answer: the vendor sold all his mangoes for 1 anna because it was getting dark. 12th main, answer the following question in about 8 to 10 sentences. Question number 36. Ruskin Bond's grandmother had an unusual habit of climbing trees. How was she successful in fulfilling her desire to live in a treehouse? Answer: the poet Ruskin Bond's grandmother was a unique and extraordinary woman. She had a childlike passion for climbing trees, which she learned at a very young age. Even at the age of 62, she continued climbing trees with ease and confidence. This unusual habit made her different from other elderly people. The family feared that she might fall one day, and once she actually got stuck in a tree and had to be rescued with the help of a ladder. After that incident, the family and the doctor advised her to rest in a bed for a week, but she found that experience boring and painful. She called it a brief season in hell. She didn't want to stay idle. Instead, she asked her son to build a house in a tree so she could live there. Her son respected her wish and got a comfortable tree house built for her. She moved in happily with food, books, and a peaceful view. This shows that Grandma was a full of life, energetic, independent, and brave. She was truly a genius because she lived life on her own terms and proved that age is no barrier to following one's passions. 37. Question number 37. Describe the feelings of the Mother Earth in the poem I Am the Land in your own words. Answer. This is a poem categorized under nativity. Here is the poetess wants to describe the patience of the earth. The earth is personified, and like a mother, she can tolerate all sorts of violations. This is the first person narrating poem. The poetess herself being the earth and says what are the things she had to tolerate. The first stanza, she explains the man says he owned the earth, she simply waits. Is it possible to own the earth because it is a planet and who gave the rights to owner? But the earth will not dispute with the man. She would wait. The person shouted with rage. Then also the earth lie patiently. He says that he waters till she waits. The man would exploit her, making muddy holes and the lights of the parking vehicles, but she would stare at these things. The farmer plows the land and grows the plant, trees, crops, etc. The children would come and dance on the earth. Someone comes and sings. The soldiers come with guns and put the fence. It makes the earth to suffocate. The earth felt it very bad. Though she is suffocated, she patiently waits. Though the Mother Earth suffers a lot, she can patiently tolerate and challenge the man that he cannot put a fence around the planet Earth. Earth as a whole planet is very big, and the man cannot put a fence, and it is impossible for him. She can wait because she is the land mother. Next, 13th main, write an essay on any one of the following. So, I will give the answer for 3 essays also. So, let's begin with the first one, air pollution. Introduction. Air is the most essential element for the survival of living beings. Clean air is necessary for a healthy life, but unfortunately today, air pollution has become one of the most serious problems in the world. It is caused by the presence of harmful substances in the atmosphere which affect human health, animals, plants, and even the climate. Causes of air pollution. There are many causes of air pollution. The first and most important causes is the smoke released from vehicles such as buses, cars, and lorries. Factories and industries also emit harmful gases like carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide. Burning of firewood and garbage, excessive use of plastic and construction activities also add dust and smoke to the air. Another major cause is deforestation. Trees purify the air by absorbing carbon dioxide, but cutting down trees increases pollution. Effects of air pollution. Air pollution is very dangerous to human health. It causes respiratory diseases like asthma and lung cancer. Children and elderly people are more affected by it. Animals and birds also suffer due to polluted air. Crops do not grow properly and the fertility of soil reduces. The ozone layer in the atmosphere is being damaged by harmful gases, which leads to global warming and climate change. Air pollution also reduces visibility and creates problems in daily life. Measures to control air pollution. There are many steps we can take to control air pollution. First, people should use public transport instead of private vehicles. Planting more trees and protecting forests is very important. Industries must be made to use filters and eco-friendly methods to reduce smoke. Burning of plastics and waste material should be strictly avoided. Awareness among people is necessary to keep our environment clean. Government should make strict laws to reduce air pollution. Conclusion. Air is the breath of life. If we pollute the air, we pollute our own health and future. It is the duty of every citizen to contribute to controlling air pollution by planting trees, reducing smoke, and living in harmony with nature. We can make the earth a healthier and safer place to live. Essay on social media. Introduction. In the 21st century, social media has become an important part of everyone's life. Websites and apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and WhatsApp connect people across the world within seconds. Social media is a powerful tool of communication, entertainment, education, and business. However, like every invention, it also has its advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of social media: the main advantage of social media is communication. People can stay in touch with family and friends even if they live in different countries. Students can use social media to learn new things, share knowledge, and improve their studies. Social media is also useful for spreading awareness about the social issues and government schemes. During emergencies like natural disaster, it helps people to get quick information and assistance. For business and marketing, social media is a cheap and powerful platform to reach customers. Disadvantages of social media. At the same time, social media also has many disadvantages. The biggest problem is addiction. Many young people spend hours scrolling through social media instead of studying or doing productive work. Fake news, fake news spread quickly, which creates confusion and panic. Cyberbullying and online cheatings are also common problems. Too much use of social media affect mental health, cause stress, and reduce face-to-face communication skills. Role of youth. Since the majority of users are young people, it is their responsibility to use social media wisely. They should spend limited time on it and focus more on studies, career, and physical activities. Social media should be used for learning, creativity, and positive purposes. Instead of wasting time, parents and teachers must guide children about the correct use of internet. Conclusion: social media is like a double edged sword. If used wisely, it connects the world, educates people, and helps in development. If misused, it can destroy careers, mental health, and even relationships. Therefore, the key is balance. We should use social media as a servant, not as a master. Say on the disaster of excess rainfall. Rain is a natural blessing that supports life on earth. It fills rivers, lakes, and wells and helps crops to grow. However, when rainfall is excessive and uncontrolled, it turns into disaster. Excess rainfall leads to floods, landslides, damage to crops, and destructions of human life and property. In recent years, many parts of India have suffered due to heavy rains and floods. Effects on environment. Excess rainfall causes rivers to overflow and submerge nearby villages and towns. Flood water enters house, shops, and fields, destroying valuable goods. Landslides in hilly areas are also common, causing loss of lives and cutting of roads. Forest and wildlife are disturbed as animals lose their habitats. Stagnant rainwater becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes, which spread diseases like malaria and dengue. Effects on people. People suffer greatly due to excess rainfall. Thousands of families lose their houses, properties, and crops. Flood victims are forced to live in relief camps. Without proper food, clothing, or medicines, farmers face heavy losses as their fields are washed away, which affect the economy. Transport and communications are disrupted, making rescue work difficult. Schools and offices remain closed, and daily life comes to a standstill. Preventive measures. There are many steps we can take to reduce the disaster of excess rainfall. First, proper drainage system should be constructed in cities to avoid water logging. Dams and embankments should be maintained carefully. Trees should be planted on hills to prevent landslides. People should avoid throwing plastic in drains as it blocks the flow of water. Government should take quick action during floods by providing shelters, food, and medicine help to affected people. Conclusion: rain is necessary for life. When it comes in excess, it becomes a disaster. Human carelessness, like cutting trees, poor planning of cities, and pollution, also make the problem worse. If we protect the environment and take precautions, we can reduce the damage caused by excess rainfall. Let us learn to respect nature and live in harmony with it. Next, last main, write a letter using the information given below. So, question number 38. Imagine you're a Amit or Aarti studying in 10th standard of GHS Bangalore. Write a letter to your headmaster requesting him or her to issue your transfer certificate. So, the answer will be like this: from Amit, 10th standard, GHS Bangalore, 20th August 2025. You should write the present date. To the headmaster, Government High School, Bangalore, respected sir, subject requesting for issue of transfer certificate. I am studying in 10th standard in your school. My father has recently been transferred to Mysore. Hence, our family is shifting there. Therefore, I kindly request you to issue me a transfer certificate at the earliest to seek admission in the new school. I will be grateful for your kind help. Thanking you, yours obediently, Amit. The next one, write a letter to your father about your progress in studies. Letter will be like this: from Aarti, 10th standard, GHS Bangalore, 20th August 2025, to my dear father, Bangalore, dear father. I am fine here and hope you are also doing well. I am writing this letter to inform you about my progress in studies. I am studying regularly and paying special attention to mathematics and science. Last week we had a class test and I secured good marks in all subjects. My teachers are very happy with my performance and encouraged me to keep working hard. Please don't worry about me. I promise to study well and secure good marks in the coming examination. With love, your lovingly, Aarti. So this was the SSLC Second Language English midterm model question paper of 2025. So the question paper blueprint will be like this only. So if you practice well, you can easily score good marks in your exams. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the very best. Study well and stay confident. Don't forget to like, share and comment and subscribe to Deepika Learning YouTube channel for more helpful videos. And remember, success is not about studying more, it's about studying smart. Keep learning, keep practicing, and you will definitely achieve your goal. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.